Hey everyone, KD9GOL here. What I've done is I've gone out and I bought a Radio Shack Realistic, whichever you want to call it, HTX 100, and I decided that I've been watching um, HF and 10 meter for long enough that I want to try it. So, as you probably know, if you have a license, on on a tech license, you can only do between 28 and 28.5, but that does leave you a little bit of room to work sideband. So I bought the HTX 100. I got it off eBay for a pretty good price and free shipping. So it got shipped out today. Today is Wednesday. So hopefully it will be here this weekend or Monday. I have the tracking information. So what we're gonna do is once the radio actually gets here, I'm recording this video on Wednesday, and I will record when it gets here, and then we'll take it out of the box, take a look at it, and then we're going to record the entire process where I also cut the antenna down. I have a few different CB antennas. I'm going to cut one of them down to use on 10 meters. But and then we're gonna try and get someone. So the last few days, especially today, 10 meter sporadic E has been very strong. There's been quite a few multi-hop reports to Europe today. So we're gonna see how this goes. So the next video that you see in this will be from whenever the radio gets here, probably. So I got to play around with this radio for a couple hours. The receive on this radio is unbelievable. Band conditions were pretty good tonight. I was getting beacons from all over the place. There was on sideband. There was actually a station from the Virgin Islands coming in 5.7, peaking at 5.9, and that was actually with my RF gain turned down a little bit because I didn't realize it was turned down. Um, just for a comparison, the size of this is my, if I could put this up here without it falling. That's my Galaxy DX979. It is the exact same size. Um, I actually when I took this radio into the truck, I just took my 979 out of its bracket and put this one in. It's the exact same size. And also, what's kind of nice is it's the same plug, so I didn't need to screw around with finding a plug because this radio came with it came with a power cord, but it has power poles on it, which I don't have anything that takes them right now. So, just to, like I said, a few observations. The the receive on this is great. Um, the the frequency control is a little different than I'm used to, um, but I'm also used to channelized radios. So, if you're not familiar, then let's go through some of the controls here. If my camera will focus. There we go. So it's got, this is for CW. TX puts you in transmit um, mode, I guess, for it meets the audio, like that. And then RX is obviously receive. Noise blanker, which I keep on because the my truck is noisy electrically. And then frequency lock, which is nice because someone, if you accidentally hit the buttons, which on the mic there are a down and an up button that control the frequency. So if you're in a QSO and you don't want to accidentally switch
away from the frequency, then you can turn that on and it'll lock you on. Like nothing. So it's got this, that's the S meter, obviously 3, 5, 7, 9, and then over. Moving down here, we have mode that switches you between sideband and CW. The 500K button jumps you up 500 kilohertz, which is kind of nice if you're trying to get from one end of the band to the other. Obviously, I'm just a tech, so I can only use from 28 to 28.5, but memory, it has memory. This is the step, which if you hit it, it changes which number you control. So if I switch it to this, that's what changes, and you hit store. Oops. Then there's step. Yeah. So then this is the channel knob. Also, the up-down buttons will change frequency. Sorry, it's hard to see. RIT is your clarifier. It's what I do like about this that the Galaxy doesn't have. Again, that's what I had in the truck before, so that's what I'm used to. The clarifier stays in the middle. You can tell when you're in the middle on it because it kind of clicks into place. Not really click, but it stays there. And it's not easy to move. I mean, compared to some other radios that I've used. And then RF gain, and it's also your high-low power switch pulled out. You cannot see anything. Pulled out like this is low power 5 watts, and then pushed in is 25. I keep it pulled out. Squelch, it's pretty self-explanatory. And then volume on off. This radio is actually pretty loud. I was using it in the truck and didn't have a problem hearing it. So the bands, like I said, were pretty active earlier. I don't know if I can whoops, if I can, well, I was gonna pull up DX maps, but apparently me pulling out my keyboard was not a good idea. So yeah, right now I just have it on a little mag mount antenna on a filing cabinet. This might be the antenna I use for it. It might not be. I really haven't decided yet. But yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna. It's after 10 o'clock here tonight, so I'm not gonna try it tonight. But tomorrow I'm hoping to see if we can get some context with it, because, like I said, the receive has been great, and I was dying to try and talk, but band conditions, and I'm not exactly sure what the deal with my truck antenna is, so. But tomorrow, we're going to give it a shot, and hope nothing breaks. Kilo Delta 9 Golf Oscar Lima.
Mike, I got a Kilo Delta 9 Golf Oscar Lima at another station. What was the second station there?
Got through.
Whereabouts here, question mark? Okay, we got ourselves a net call here, whether we like it or not. I've got AB9 Victor Golf on here with Kilo Delta 9 Golf Oscar Lima and November 5 Sierra Uniform. November 5 Sierra Uniform, what's your QTH and your...
Alright, so I know you can't see that at all, really, but I've got this radio in the trunk, and actually got my first contact on it this morning. And got a good report out of it. Already got the EQS out. Sorry, I have the truck on because it is like 94 degrees outside. But yeah, I got a good report on my Wilson 1000 antenna. So far, I'm happy with it. Like I said, the band has been good. The receive on this radio is good. So it's been fun. So I'll probably have a couple more videos using this radio up whenever I can. But yeah, so far I'm real happy with it. And that's the
realistic HDX 100. And this has been KD9 GOL, clear, and thanks for watching.